TikTok,
arrogant na pride. Huwezi kukusaidia.
You claim to be a leader but you are panicking kwa sababu unaona Mwanahera akikuja kwetu. Sasa unaangalia ati nani amekutuma, unamshambulia na hata hatujaongea. Amejileta hapa as a TikToker because she knows exactly that ukitakata parts unakuja na kikombe TikTok. Acha ni mute ningoje tena.
Wewe uombi TikTok. Wewe uombi JB uombi TikTok.
Imagine tuko parliament na venye unanirushia mdomo.
No. JB, you don't beg on TikTok.
Endelea kuota bora usikojoe kwa kitanda.
No, hata wewe si unaomba TikTok. Nani aombi TikTok JB?
Ndio maana si hata nataka kukwenda.
Wewe uko Germany uja
Can I ask for the mic?
It's Gracie. Can I say something?
You know what? Is above all
let me tell you something. Who you agreed with me, amekuambia very good points. She told you a very good point.
Hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't forget any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
Absolutely not. Mimi nilikuwa na Nyako as a supporter and then kidogo ndio huyo akaanza kuni address na kunitusi. You know, maybe I didn't come on TikTok to be famous or to be known, okay? Nyako decided to make me known. Yeah. Anyway, so that is beside the point. Let me focus on Gemma for Gemma now. Now, Gemma for Gemma was never really the idea of Githaiga. You know, Githaiga has always been this proud Kikuyu man. Very, very proud, very Kikuyu. You understand? And proud in speaking his mother tongue, proud in focusing on things to do with Wakikuyu and all that. He was never really
Kikuyu who loves his tribe. It's just
who loves his tribe and his culture. Yeah. He just loved his tribe, his culture, you know. But then there is a man who came about, a really toxic delineator and toxic isolator, you know, a man whose agenda was to also rise on TikTok. Alipanda live yetu kwa koti once. He loved the limelight so much, okay? And then he decided, I'm going to use this same quote to rise on TikTok. And that man is called Mbanya. Watu wameshamtaja hapo chini, you know? So he begins...
He's always on Twitter.
Yes, but on TikTok he wasn't that known. Nobody knew him on TikTok, you know? So he starts by poking the court kidogo. And then suddenly, Gemma for Gemma. And then suddenly, the court is there to destroy Gemma. Siji mara siji fire on the mountain. The court is there to bring friction amongst Kikuyus. And then suddenly, Githaiga. You know, so they've influenced Yambanya ndio iliharibia Githaiga. The influence ya huyo Mbanya. Githaiga was never really that person who was... You know, Githaiga has never really been toxic. Kusema tu kweli, he's never been, you know. So hiyo maneno ya Gemma for Gemma ilikuwa push na huyo jamaa mwenye anaitwa Mbanya. But even him, kilienda kikamramba, the same Gemma people, venye alisema analeta huyu jamaa Gaucho kwa platform yake ili wa debate. Even that Mbanya hajielewi how he would actually think of bringing Gaucho on his platform. That was really silly. Guys, mliona hiyo kitu? Mimi ndio niliona poster.
Niliona on that live. I always follow that guy.
Okay. Yeah, imagine suddenly analeta huyo Gaucho, and I'm thinking, how can you again? You've already separated Kikuyus. Ukisema kwamba Kikuyus wanunue Kikuyu, usiji wauze Kikuyu, wafanye nini? And then suddenly you yourself, you're bringing someone like Gaucho on your own platform, meaning you don't walk the talk. You are lying to your own people. Alijiuza sana. Na alafu ndio kikamramba, watu wao wenyewe wakasema wewe, huyu sell out. Yeah, huyu sell out. Yeah. So no, Mbanya was not known. Connie, it pains you terribly.
Mbanya is always on Twitter. He
was on Twitter. He was fighting silly wars on Twitter, but on TikTok,
yes,
TikTok
not on
is a different. Yeah, TikTok is a different ball game, sweetie. Msiwe na machungu. TikTok is a totally different ball game. For you to get known here, you have to literally hang on to the court of somebody who is already well known. Ndio utajulikana. That is a fact. Nambanya hanged on to the court to get known. It's a fact. Kwani alafu akaenda akashikilia Githaiga. Jamani, no, he's not like that. Not to the level of TikTok.
Ile siku Mburu wa Kuria alileta nani anaitwa nani?
Kwira
kama vice president.
Kwira Wakabiru.
Yes, wakati alileta former deputy president. Hapo Mbanya alikuwa hapo, then he was loud there. At least maybe hapo ndo watu walianza kumjua na wakaanza kumfollow Mbanya.
Absolutely, but even being known on the platform of Kwira Wakabiru would still not help you on TikTok. TikTok, it works differently. TikTok lazima utashikilia Nyako, ushikilia Lady J, ushikilia Mwiti, ushikilia Nabenta, ushikilia Cindy Babe. Lazima utashikilia ndio utajulikana vizuri. It is a fact. That is the way even people like Diana Ross got known at your whistle. They got known through the same method. Unaelewa? So TikTok is a MVP, Mitakioi. TikTok is different. There's a way in which you get known properly on TikTok. It is not by going to sit. It is a fact. Kama inawauma, sorry.
So
it is a fact. Yeah.
So are you going to go for that match like tomorrow? Will you be there supporting now you are on Mtuwetu?
I really wish
I'm coming up with the Mtuwetu narrative. I hope you understand by the way Mtuwetu.
I really wished I had a lion. You know, the problem is I cannot top up nikiwa hapa. There's a problem with my account. The minute I normally enter Kenya, it does not allow me to top up at all. You know, I cannot even exchange coins. Like right now on my PayPal, niko na almost $1,000 on my PayPal. Hata siwezi withdraw. Unaelewa? So my account kind of, I don't know what happens when I get to Kenya. So I cannot, if it was working the way it works in the UK, I'd have most definitely participated, you know. But because it is not working as well, I will not participate in that match, okay? But one day, very soon, I'll give Githaiga a lion, definitely, yes. Yes, I will. So because it's somebody who's really supportive. No, that is bullshit. It's 2025, Mtuwetu gani? And then if I was to choose from between Githaiga and Malisafi, why would I go for an idiot, an absolute twat, over somebody who reasons? Why would I? You know, Githaiga has a brain. You know, he talks sense. The other guy hata jielewi, you know, it has nothing to do with tribe, guys. It's all about, you know, who makes sense and who doesn't, who speaks gibberish and who gives points, who puts you know, verbs and nouns properly and makes a coherent conversation. Githaiga goes on and talks about issues of society. You know, he talks about things happening today and now. He critiques the government. He critiques our behavior as people on this app, both young people and middle-aged people like myself, you know. So how then would I take my hard-earned cash and then throw it to an idiot who would never even understand anything that I say? That man does not understand anything. Yeah, Kenyan girl, education is very important, you know.
Lady J, ambia watu wanitapia na wanitumie at me as we continue, please.
Guys, able to for Gracie and also follow her. Yeah, so that's why personally, if I was to choose between the two, because it's 2025, the politics of tribe is obviously redundant. And I do believe that it was really not about, it was never about tribe. that much was just a man, the idiot, again being the same opportunist that he always is, the same glutton that he always is. Anaangalianga place, anaenda hapa naweza atengeneza mihela, mbio ameshaingia bila kufikiria. Unaona? Sasa mimi siwezi, I can't, never, not in a million. Hata kama tungekuwa tunaongea sisi ni mabeshte, I would never support that man, never, not in a million years.
Now, another question. Is it when some people become, let me say, when some people become famous on TikTok, quote unquote, TikTok, thank you, read with me, quote unquote, TikTok celebrity. What makes people think that after amekuwa TikTok celebrity, they are going, those are, the celebrity things amounts to votes kwa ground? Like, I remember you also said one day that you wanted to go for Homabay women rep. Are you still going for the same seat?
Now, okay, so Read With Me is here, and she's gonna kind of, you know, she won't be very happy with me because I'm gonna be brutally honest here. Osiepa, Read With Me, Amosi Kanyo. So I'm gonna be super honest here, and I'm gonna, there are people who will like comment badly because I will not, We
are not going to mention names, eh?
No. I'm not mentioning. I'm not doing it in a bad way.
A proper discussion.
Yeah. So mtu amesema Nyako is back, umeisha Lady J. You wish. Luna, you wish. Keep wishing. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm going to say. Yes.
How are you?
I'm well.
Let me say hi to Professor first. Hi, Professor.
Hi, how are you?
Prof, hi.
Hi, I'm curious. I want to hear what you have to say.
Okay.
Because I also have a commentary. Yeah.
Okay, no worries. So this is what I'm going to say. Okay. That is something that I think the person who pushed that idea, that narrative yenye umeleta Gracie, was never really Lady J.
Yes.
Yeah. It is somebody else na unajua ni nani. Sio mimi. Huyo mtu ndiye alikuja akasema, mimi nikisimama hata Nairobi woman rep, najua mtanivotia. Yawa. So it's Gracie. Direct that question to Read With Me and also to the president of Nimemaliza hapo, wacha ni mute nisiharibu.
So can you answer my Hey,
let me comment on.
How are you?
Hi, let me comment on that question. And I like to talk real life situations. Social media is very different from real ground politics. And I'm going to talk from real politicians, not content creators. So you look at the election of 2012 that later became 2013. There was somebody who was running for president who was very popular on social media, and if you looked across the board, people thought that he had a real good potential, but when ikifika kwa ground, that's when they normally say kwa ground vitu ni different.
Exactly.
So people on social media, not all of them who are singing your praises are actual voters. They don't have a voting card. 2, they may be voters, but some of them are in the diaspora and they don't translate to actual votes on election day. And then 3, sometimes the constituency you're running for is a very small one. So for example, if I say today I'm going to run for Rarieda constituency, out here, people will be, Read With Me, but how many of those are actual voters in Rarieda constituency? Maybe 1%, if not 0. So on social media, people are very big and huge. The audience is very different, but that audience does not translate to the electorate in the specific constituency that you are vying for. So your popularity on social media could be huge. We did the Peter Kenneth thing. We were singing Tuna West Make. It was huge. Peter Kenneth's popularity in the diaspora was huge. We were like, this is our time. Wakati ni sasa. But those were diaspora, and diaspora was locked out of that election. If I'm going to say right now, whoever it is, now let me give a TikTok example. Kuna mama anaishi huko Uingereza, huko kwa snow, huko juu, anasema anataka kuvai for president, and I keep asking this lady, okay, kama hujapenya hata TikTok Kenya, hujapenya hata Facebook, so I ask, how many followers do you have on TikTok? Sijui 1,000 what? When she opens her live, she has 14 viewers, and you're saying you want to run for president. One, you are out of the country. You haven't even made it on social media, even to where Peter Kenneth was in 2012, 2013. And you say you want to run for... Bado uko ngambo, ati unacheza golf kwa ofisi. So, social media and Kenyan politics. If you read Milima Bona's book, anakuambia, and anybody will tell you, politics is local. Atatoka Nairobi, ataenda Ndiwa, Suna, ndiafanye nini. You can't be doing a presidential launch with 14 viewers and you're thinking you want to run for Kenyan president. So that's my take. Social media and politics in Kenya, two different things. Wacha ninyamaze. I hope I've answered your question. And Lady Jacqueline, I'm not offended by anything. Me, I go wherever I want. Me, I am a do me kind of person. Asanteni.
Yeah. Thank you. Guys,
I have a question for Lady Jacqueline.
No. Sorry. Your question has to wait because you found that as in a conversation. And
no, I just want to tell you, Lady Jacqueline, you are delusional if you think you can be a
oh my God, Gracie, what the heck? Gracie,
I just want you to concentrate on your TikTok live.
Unataka conversation ama nini? Huyu ni nani? Guy. I've got I wanted to piggyback on what you did with me. Yeah.
Let me react and then you can take the mic, please.
Okay, no worries.
I've been personally niliwahi simama huko kwetu kule Nandi. And what I want to tell these people on TikTok, example yao ni Lady Jacqueline, Gidaiga and the rest. These viewers you are seeing here on TikTok, these are not voters. And they don't come from your constituency, from your ward, or from wherever you are coming from. I don't think these people are your voters. So what I want to tell you guys, don't think that ukiwa na viewers na followers 1 million, hao watu ni wako, ni voters, ama hao watu watakuvotia. Kwa ground vitu ni different. Mmekuja hapa mmedanganywa, hey, we love you Lady Jacqueline, we love you Lady Jacqueline. It's a lie. Utajipata na kura 13. Mimi nilivai na nikafika paka kwa ballot box. Utajipata na kura 13. Na hiyo kura 13 hata nini wako, hata kazini yako hajakuvotia. Ni wewe peke yako umejivotia na watoto wako, and then your auntie and your uncle. Full stop. Let us be honest. Hizi vitu mnajisikia ni kama mko superpower kwa TikTok. Then you want to bring them kwa ground. Wallahi venye read with me amesema. Vitu ni different.
But let me say
now
something.
Now you can take
Gracie.
the mic.
Okay, thank you.
Lady Jacqueline jumps in. Now, what I've said does not mean do not grow your visibility and popularity on social media, because that also has a role to play. One, if you want to reach as many people as possible, trust me, the social media space is where to start. Because nowadays people are seeing things. How many people are on TikTok? How many people are whatever? And you could find that us from where we sit here, we are telling people in Ndiwa that, hey, mumeona huyo mama hapo, ebu muangalieni vizuri. Because of social media presence. So social media presence has a big role to play in visibility and raising somebody's popularity. So it has a role to play, but it is not the only tool. So you cannot completely discount social media presence. The reason I say this, there's a gentleman right here, my neighbor, who was running for governor in the last election. And honest to God, you would imagine that this guy had such a big team and so many people. His name was recognized. Why? Because of social media presence. And that is where the conversation started. So don't discount social media presence. It is a very good conversation starter and it plays an important role. Definitely, it does not translate. It does not translate to actual votes, but it influences. Nitawacha hiyo hapo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall I grab the mic now?
Yeah, now you can take the mic, LJ.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much. You know, I don't know what that lady was saying because I just did not want to listen to her. I don't know what she was saying. Huyo mwana sijui nani, huyo mwingine. Lakini kama amedrop. Sijui alikuja hapa kuniambia nini. But anyway, hiyo pia ni audacity kweli kweli, you know. But wacha ni focus. So anyway, so kuna kitu Read With Me amesema about, you know, social media, the role of social media. It's Gracie. Social media is hugely important right now in Kenyan politics. Now, especially TikTok. Right now, there are a lot. In fact, I did say this 2 years ago. I did say that 2027 politics will be played out on TikTok. Now, when I said that William Ruto was not on TikTok. State House Kenya was not here. Many of these politicians hawako hapa. Wengi wao hata wajafika. Wengi wao ndio saizi wanakuja, wanaomba sijui nisaidie kuingia TikTok. Some of them even were trying to use our code to launch on TikTok. But of course, we had to remain really careful because unajua the minute you show ni kama uko hii side umemix platform yako. So there is just a lot that is going to be played out on TikTok when it comes to 2027, a lot. And it is a fact. People who don't see that far will not see it now. But many of you who have seen, you know, the trends, already mmeshaona the trends, mutaona indeed what Lady J is saying is the truth. Okay, so there's a lot of conversation to do with 2027 that will be happening here on this TikTok. Okay, a lot of conversations. Now, what does is ile ground, ile kazi ya ground, politics ya siasa ni ground. Unaona, siasa ni kujulikana kwa ground, kufanya kazi kwa ground. Unaelewa, it is all on the ground. Social media is just where the conversation is happening, but real actual activity needs to be kwa ground. Kwa hivyo I feel bad that Read With Me is talking about I'm not Read With Me, but I feel bad that there is somebody here who's actually thinking of vying as a presidential candidate na hayuko kwa ground. Yani, anyone vying in 2027, right now, you really should be on the ground. I know
but we still have time. We still have time.
Hata mimi najua, they still have time. But even me right now, ndio nimeingia, I know. But if you're vying in 2027, start thinking about kukuja kwa ground. Kwa sababu, saizi ndio, this is literally the last days before tuanze kimbi. Unaona, the first half of 2025, the second half of 2025 tutaanza kimbi, and then 2026 sasa kimbi iko katikati, and then 2027 yes. People already should know you kila mahali, lazima uwe umepiga makelele huku na kule, alafu it is easier for you that way. But indeed, if you're vying in 2027 na uko ngambo, kuja tu kwa ground, kuja tu hapa to hustle, tusumbuke na maneno ya internet. Yeah.
I want to comment on this notion that we still have time. And why do I want to say that? It depends on what seat you're vying for. Then you can say we still have time. If you're vying for a presidential seat, campaigns began when the last election was finished. Look at the landscape now in presidential politics. The grounds have already shifted. People have formed parties, alliances are being formed. People are moving around already. So if somebody is sitting,
can you please
Goja.
read with me as you continue? Can you please tell me 2 parties you know, presidential parties so far? Only 2, kindly.
And I'm not even going to talk about presidential parties. I'm just going to talk about the main players. Watch the main players right now who are garnering and rearranging themselves for presidential politics. One, they are visible everywhere. People like that lawyer Pinky Ponky started dancing the moment elections were over after he finished with the court case. He is everywhere. This guy, the former Chief Justice, he is visible. He may not have said he wants to run for president. Look at people already saying tuko na Matiang'i, tuko na so and so. Names, Martha Karua has just launched her party. Look at how she's painted everywhere purple. These people are being seen and they are going all over the country. You can't tell me playing golf in your office in Switzerland ati unasema there is still time. Okay, wacha basi tufanye hiyo time. Alafu ukiulizwa unafanya nini ati I'm running for the biggest office, and you can't even confidently say that's what you're doing. Your face is not even there. Kuna some caricature drawn by somebody like Standard One at wacha ninyamaze.
Yeah, that is below the belt, my sister from Rarieda. But umesema ukweli tupu. And I think I'm just going to say that one thing that, and now I'm not saying you're talking about the same person, but one thing that the candidate should have done was really maximize on TikTok presence, her TikTok presence. She has the money. She should actually have paid even for some publicity. Angetumatuma a few lions here kwa hii app. Entice hata Cindy Baby. You know, push kidogo hapo juu.
Lady Jacqueline yawa.
That is fun. She's already doing that on the ground. She's already doing that on the ground. Unajua?
I know she's a friend of yours.
Ground, not kwa social media.
No. But then listen. Gracie, just the same point, and I know she's your friend, and she's also she comes from my area, you know, she's like a sister to me. Listen, you are on TikTok and nobody knows you, and you're going to vie for president. You know, I think this is where you need to spend your first coin in making sure you work on some publicity. You know, you pay for advertisement. Yeah.
Sasa, let me ask you this, because you just said that I have an audacity. Can I ask for the mic? I want to talk to Lady Jacqueline.
Okay.
Sema niko na audacity. You are talking about social media presence. Grace, can I speak?
No, Mwanahera, do I know you? And do
I don't know. No, you don't need to know me, but I just want to tell you one thing, Lady Jacqueline. Na kusikiza ukiambiwa na usikii, eti people should have a following. Can I speak? Hakuna mtu amenituma. I am on my own.
No, naambiwa na sisi. What is that? Why are you coming for war?
Listen?
No, I will not listen to you. Naambiwa na nani na nisiki? Naambiwa nini?
Unaambiwa na wenzako. You know the problem.
Wenzangu ni wagani, Mwanahera?
Just got 2 followers the other day, and you feel that you can be a politician. And yet you can't even afford a little money to advertise for yourself. You gotta borrow even for some water to drink. You have to come on this TikTok and ask them, nichangieni. So how are you gonna be a woman rep of Nairobi? You are the one that need to understand the ground. You need money. You need to know people. You may have few followers in TikTok, but you need to have money to run politics in Nairobi. Unless ukue nominated, Lady Jacqueline, they can nominate you and nominated woman rep.
Keeps muting me. Should I drop? Someone keeps muting me.
Lady Jacqueline, you know the thing is, you cannot even manage your own. You can manage Nairobi.
Wait.
You cannot even manage Nairobi. How are you cannot even manage your own small TikTok? How are you gonna manage a whole Nairobi?
Hello, Lady Jacqueline. Ready, Jacqueline?
Thank you,
Yeah.
I've been listening. Ready, Jacqueline? Ready, Jacqueline? Give us time. Give us time to talk. Ready, Jacqueline? Give us time to talk, please. Yes.
Let Lady Jacqueline respond to Mwanahera.
Lady Jacqueline cannot listen because ameshazoea kuwaikanga watu wasikize. Mwambieni go ask Songo about Nairobi. Unless you become a woman rep in Ndiwa or where you've built your school, but you cannot be a woman rep in Nairobi. Let me tell you the truth, Jacqueline.
Oh my God.
And you need money to run the politics. You got no money. You have to steal from these people. Ama watu wa TikTok mtamchangia kuwe Nairobi woman rep.
Okay, Ready Chuck. Sijai kuwa kwa platform yako, but I've been listening ukisema that unataka kuwa women rep Nairobi.
Mimi.
Which is good and I will support you.
Mimi nataka kuwa woman rep Nairobi.
Okay, mwenye anataka kuwa women rep Nairobi. First, ningekuomba first Ready Chuck. Okay, Homabay County. First ningekuomba
watu gani wametoka wapi? Mpaka JB ties here. JB hao ni watu wako?
Ngoja.
JB are these your people?
Mimi si mtu wa mtu, but ningependa kukuambia kitu ya kwanza.
A good leader with qualities of a leader does not fear any questions from anywhere, whether opposition or wherever. That is what you love.
I don't fear questions, but they are reckless.
Acha kuwa na pride mingi mama. Arrogant na pride. Huwezi kukusaidia.
You claim to be a leader but you are panicking kwa sababu unaona Mwanahera akikuja kwetu. Sasa unaangalia ati nani amekutuma, unamshambulia na hata hatujaongea. Amejileta hapa as a TikToker because she knows exactly that ukitakata parts unakuja na kikombe TikTok. Acha ni mute ningoje tena.
Wewe uombi TikTok. Wewe uombi JB uombi TikTok.
Imagine tuko parliament na venye unanirushia mdomo.
No. JB, you don't beg on TikTok.
Endelea kuota bora usikojoe kwa kitanda.
No, hata wewe si unaomba TikTok. Nani aombi TikTok JB?
Ndio maana siwezi hata nataka kukwenda.
Wewe uko Germany uja
Can I ask for the mic?
It's Gracie. Can I say something?
You know what?
Jay is above all
let me tell you something. Who you agreed with me amekuambia very good points. She told you a very good point. She has very good points.
Mbona unatoroka pia leaders?
Okay, I have one last thing to say before I go. You know, you see
women
some very good
politicians. Kama women repair ameshuka.
Gracie, give me 1 minute, then I drop. You see some very influential politicians on the ground right now. Some of them are MPs, some of them are women reps. They are in elected positions. But the way some of these people got to where they were was first by nomination based on the work that they had done.
It's funny.
After they have served 5 years as a nomination, a nominee, then you see they have gone and have been elected. So visibility and community work, community service also is a gateway to being an elected politician. So let's not forget that. Having said that, thank you very much for your platform. I like such conversations, and if you have them, I will be back. Asanteni.
Before you drop, Nani, read with us. I support you. All the points that you say.
Read with me, not with us.
That's what I'm saying. All the points that you say, I support you.
Refer to me correctly. Then you address me.
I'm not addressing you. I'm just saying I support you.
Then you refer to me. If you direct it to me, it is read with me.
Okay, read with me, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm saying your points are. Unaelewa? Whatever you said is right.
My points are valid. I've been in the political scene for a while. I know what I'm talking about.
Nobody sent me. I wanted to ask her a question.
That's how all of them are. But you know what? That's what all of them are. The other one that I've been talking about was saying that somehow she doesn't go where people are on TikTok because people have too many opinions. She doesn't know those opinions would help shape whatever she wants to do. But they're all like that. Asanteni sana. Kwaheri.
Anyway, I mean, Nairobi woman rep ameshuka. Amesema tumetumwa, apendangi kuulizwa maswali. If she cannot even manage her own school, how she gonna manage her whole Nairobi?
Imagine she can't handle mtu ana nywele. Hey, guy.
Eti ananiambia niko na wakati. I will ask her a question. She's not used to being asked questions. So that's
why venye nilikuwa nataka nimuulize maswali. Nini?
Anaweza tu kupanda umuulize, hakuna shida. You know, this is all
sasa mnafanya mgeni mheshimiwa atoroke. Mumetorosha mgeni mheshimiwa.
Why would she not be able to sit? Because unajua politics in Kenya is very dirty. There is no need for her to be afraid of facing people on TikTok. This was a whole influential person who had the most views in the whole of East Africa. She should not be afraid of being questioned. You know, she was even summoning the president to come.
Imagine being watched in the entire East Africa and then you are running away from the platform.
No. We need to learn to be in a place where we can all sit in a platform and talk about issues without being hateful or being annoyed or being angry. Yani, put your differences aside and let us focus on the politics. Unaona? Mimi, I would have loved for Jacqueline to stay here na mimi nikae hapa because Jacqueline is going to vie in my county. That is Homabay.
Exactly.
And I wanted her to come here kama anajiamini, anataka kwenda kusimama. Hapo ni county yetu. Tunataka sasa sisi kama watu wa county ya Homabay tumuulize maswali. What is wrong with that? Na unajua ni maswali za kuulizwa na heshima, sio matusi. Tumeacha matusi na kila kitu yetu kando. Tulikuwa tunataka akuje hapa tumuulize maswali. Unaona? Because leadership is about accountability. So Jacqueline, do not be afraid. Just come up and we can have a conversation. If you really want to be a leader, you cannot say there are people that you don't want to be talking to, or there are people you cannot share platforms with, or there are people you cannot talk about. Please, because in as much as you might like it or you might not like it, the opinion.
I also promise to be quiet and not to use any.
Yeah, if it is possible, if it's possible, even kama amekuja JB utashuka kama ni ngumu, kama ana feel uncomfortable.
Sawa.
Yeah, because mimi I would like.
Let me share with her. Let me.
Amefungua live.
Live. Chekesha.
Yeah, ana address JB.
Hapana. Sasa hiyo.
Let me share.
Hapo. Hiyo basi alikuwa anakuja kutafuta content, I guess.
Simfollow, siwezi share.
Hiyo ni content.
Now that is the problem with TikTok. The fact that watu mlikolide
basi alikuwa amekujia nini? She came for chai.
Basi, unaweza share na yeye arudi hapa. Gracie. Yes. Share na yeye arudi hapa.
Wamemshare. Nimeona mtu
Jacqueline haizi funga live yake.
Amefungua live.
Hawezi funga live yake. She can't close her live to come here. That one is already gone. Anyway, that was a good political conversation and now it has ended, which is sad because she could not be here. Me, I wanted to ask a question. Nilikuwa nataka kumuuliza maswali. Ndio nijue ni wapi amesimama na in terms of politics. But what I'll say about 2027 politics, which people don't understand, hapa TikTok. Kura haziko kwa TikTok.
Talk of 2027.
2027 politics will be very different. Yes, TikTok might play a role in politics. Social media plays a role in politics. The only role it plays is visibility. Watu watajua ndio huyo Diana Ross, watu watajua ndio huyo V8, watu watajua huyo ni Mwanaera, watu watajua huyo ni Gracie. But kwa ground, the voters on the ground do not come from TikTok or Facebook. We have seen evidence of that many times. Tumeona many times kutoka kwa Peter Kenneth, kutoka kwa Boniface Mwangi, kutoka kwa Bahati, tukarudi mpaka our own example here kwa Ati alikuwa na a whole fleet of 300,000-400,000 people in buyer beware on Facebook. On the time for voting, Ati alipata kura 7 kwa ground. That is how it is, and that's the reality, because people on social media don't vote kwa ground. Na hiyo ndio kitu mnafaa kujua. And 2027 politics is going to be shaped a lot by the middle class in Kenya. It is going to be different because people are going to be using more money and people are going to be using social media. Social media will be used in terms of visibility, and obviously we know very well Kenya bado hatujatokea tribal connotations. So the wars that are going to be fought on social media are going to be tribal. Unaona, huyu ana defend ule na ule. So if you have a big mouth on social media, you are very very likely to be used by politicians on the ground. So hiyo ndio itafanyika. So I think that is what Jacqueline should capitalize on. Kutumia hiyo crowd yake na kelele yake kwa social media kama a gun for hire for the politicians on the ground. That may benefit her. But kuambia Lady J sasa namwambia ukweli wa mambo, Homabay County, it's gonna be a bit difficult because she does not even have the money and she's also not a resident.
Kama kuna county inakuanga very competitive ni Homabay County in terms of women rep. Homabay County is very competitive. Ni ngumu sana.
Ni ngumu. And the voting block in Homabay is very complicated. Unajua? Remember, a big chunk of voters for Homabay County wanatoka Ndhiwa. That's the biggest, that's the basket for votes. Unaelewa? So yeye tukiangalia Ndhiwa na history ya Ndhiwa and the way they have been voting and what their ideals are. Yeah. Na tuangalie character ya Jacqueline na history yake, it's gonna be a bit difficult for her. Itakuwa ngumu because wale bado ni watu wa nyumbani. Wataanza kukuuliza bwana yako yuko wapi? Unasikia? Wewe umekuja hapa, bwana yako yuko wapi? Wewe uishingi hata hapa uishi, wewe si wa hapa. And then the issues she's had with the people in terms of land. Those are things that are going to affect her. Unaona? So she needs to be very aware of these things. These are the realities. Akianza kukampeni, ataanza na nini? Kama hata tu ndio apatie watoto shule chakula, anakuja kuwaomba kwa TikTok mchangieni. So mtakuwa mnamchangia. Unaona? So it is gonna be difficult. Hata nomination tu ni ngumu. So hiyo ndio nilikuwa nataka kusema. Otherwise, whoever wants to get into politics, na nimesikia akiongelelea game ya nani ya akidescribe mali safi na yenyewe, wacha ninyamaze nisiongee. Kwa hiyo nikiongea nitaharibu maneno tena. Let me just be quiet.
No, just go on talk.
No, I had her describing mali safi.
Your opinion and
I had her describing mali safi akisema ati ana compare mali safi na Githaiga, akisema Githaiga ako more better compared to mali safi. Guys, unajua hata kama unachukia mtu, it's good for us to be objective. Unaona? Ati social issues are nini. There's nothing, hakuna difference. These are two people. These are all TikTokers wenye both of them capitalize on making money on TikTok. No one that is better than the other. Ati kusema ati mali safi is an idiot and a dunderhead. Guys, seriously, those comparisons are just disrespectful for a person that is claiming leadership. So,
but Diana, you didn't just get Lady Jacqueline right. Her reasons of saying that, comparing the two, it's because she needs the Gema people back.
Yes, she's looking
Since
for the attention of
left, there is no crowd.
And somebody is saying here that Githaiga has brains. Anybody that attacks children is brainless. Any adult that goes for kids is a brainless person. I'm sorry to say that. So kuja kusema kuna brains, we mwenyewe ujifikirie. Angalia kama we mwenyewe uko na brains before you make that comment. So I think Jacqueline is trying to get the sympathy of the Gema community, ndio ikuwe on her side. Which again, if she gets, I will not be surprised because the same Githaiga si alisemanga hizi rudi kwa platform yake na akarudi huko. So anyway, for visibility, TikTokers can always come back together to do whatever they need to do. That is TikTok for you. Hivyo ndo vile ina operate. Otherwise siasa ya 2027.
Okay, what's your I'll still ask you this question. The quote unquote TikTok celebrity. Nimesikia wengi wakisema like hata huyu Gidaiga pia he is going for the MC seat.
Ati anaenda kode?
Easy my viewers kwa Gidaiga will amount to the votes kwa ground.
Zero. Gidaiga hata Gidaiga hata nomination haizi pata. Unajua kwa nini? And let me tell you the truth because watu hawaelewi. Wacha niwaambie politics ya Kenya iko tribal number 1. Number 2, politics ya Kenya is still Kenyan politics. Kenyans bado wako na homophobia mingi sana. Hiyo story ya LGBTQI ni shida sana kwa Wakenya. Hakuna vile mtu mwenye ni Mkenya ninajua vizuri politicians na political party ya Kenya ita align na Gidaiga kwa sababu amekuwa very open about yeye kukua gay. Haezi pata. Na hiyo ndo truth yenye watu wengi hawataki hapa kusema, unaona? Ukikuwa gay, kuna homophobia. Homophobia iko Kenya na iko mingi. Na hiyo ni kitu yenye wa Kenya hawafichi. Hata Ruto mwenyewe aliwahi kusema mbele ya watu, mnajua msisahau the bedrock of Kenyan politics, even our foundations as a country is religious. Sisi ni watu wenye tumebelieve kwa nini religion. Kama si unaona, kama si Uislamu ni Ukristo, kama si Uislamu ni Ukristo, umeelewa? So kwa sababu ya vitu kama hizo hawezi akapata chochote in terms of politics, even just nomination, because the basis of nomination will be questioned, na hiyo ndo itakuwa problem, unaona? And another thing, the footprints zake hapa kwa social media. Huyu ni mtu mwenye amekuwa open about kuchukia a particular community na amewataja majina hapa, unaona? Unaona hizi lives zenye mnakuanga nazo hapa na mnafanya hizo tribal things, these are things are on record. When you decide to go for a political seat, these things will come back. They will come back to haunt you. They will come back to haunt you. They will come back to follow you, whether you like it or not. One day, that recording of them telling people to go and buy milk to fellow Kikuyus and not Luos, it will come back to him. That's one thing I'll say very clearly. So if you want to succeed, there is nothing also. I also wanted to tell you the idea of people saying that TikTokers ni celebrity. There is no celebrity on TikTok. They are just people who have influence on a particular group of people on TikTok. So they have that visibility. Celebrities are people who are financially affluent, are comfortable, do not beg for anything on TikTok, do not look for any approval for anyone on TikTok. They don't do no games. Those are people who have their money. That is a celebrity status. The people on TikTok here.
That's why I said quote unquote.
Yeah, so
quote unquote.
Hakuna celebrity mmoja hapa kwa TikTok including me. Nothing. No one. TikTok is just about influential people, and you are only influential to the group of people that subscribe to your content. Unajua? That is how it is. Because if you are a celebrity, let me tell you, you are also able to sit on any forum and answer questions without, stuttering. You are able, and you're well versed with issues. Hata sio tu nini in terms of intellectual, but also kifedha. Kama we ni celebrity, unaweza kana the most affluent people na usikuwe uncomfortable, usiende ukaone huko ukafikiria uwaombe pesa umekuwa umekaa nao. That is a celebrity. So nobody on TikTok is a celebrity. Bado hamjatosha hapo hiyo mboga. Bado. Celebrities are comfortable. They don't seek. People look for them. But here TikTok ni opposite. They seek celebrity status. No, celebrity status is installed upon you. Unaelewa? It is something that is installed because of your financial stamina. If you are broke, you cannot be a celebrity. Ukikuja kuomba mchango uwezi kuwa celebrity. Underline those. So a celebrity is a person that is given a status because of their affluence and influence. The affluence comes in terms of financial stamina, number one. And influence comes in terms of the people that subscribe to their ideals and what they stand for. That is how it works. So the people who are here on TikTok, hakuna celebrity hata moja.
Yeah.
I think that's a clarification I need to make.
Gracie, but the fact that people on TikTok wanadhani ukimwaga chai na upate numbers unaweza kuwa smart kwa ground politics. Gracie, wewe uko Kenya na ndio no, vitu kwa ground ni tofauti sana. Wewe niambie juu utafungwa live umwage chai hapa saa hii uko ukimwaganga chai unapatanga numbers mingi.
I know.
Utaingia kwa ground na upate na ushinde politics.
No.
Those are na by the way we lack watu wenye wanasemanga hapa wako celebrities. And that's why mnaona mkienda kwa event za celebrities mnakuwa identified kama TikTokers. You're just TikTokers wenye drama huku na huku kumwaga chai and all that. Hakuna ngati na kushughulika hivyo. Hakuna ati mtu mwenye ako hapa celebrity. Hata wanawawekanga wanawatambua kama TikToker sio Kenyan celebrity. Kuna venye a celebrity he or she carries out herself in a certain manner yenye most of the people wenye tumeona wakikuwa kwa hii mtandao don't. Yeah.
Hata tuongelele politics ya Kenya. How many people on TikTok wenye wanasema wako, hata huyo Jacqueline, hata tuseme Nagidaiga, ask him to quote anything even in the constitution if he can. If he even understands anything about the Kenyan constitution and what the law says. Even hata the roles of an MCA ukimuuliza tu akae chini akuambie roles za MCA na vile ziko na vile iko in terms of the hiyo majimbo yenye tuko nayo sahi. In terms of majimbo yenye tuko nayo sahi, devolution, ukimweka sahi unamuuliza maswali na kuambia hawezi kukujibu. Hajui? Ukiuliza hata sahi Jacqueline umweke hapa sahi umwambie kueleze role ya women rep na kwa nini hiyo seat ilikuwa created, how it is related to the 2/3 gender rule, she will never answer you because she doesn't understand how these things came about. Unaelewa? So mtu anataka kukua kwa politics because anasikia kuna role ya MCA na anafikiria a few viewership na a few views za 10,000 maybe 5,000 inamfanya anafeel ako in a place of leadership. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work. Hawezi. Exactly SK. If you ask them even just a bit of the chapter, what wenye naongelelea integrity na leadership, they can never answer you. They don't know. Hawaelewi. So most people here, it's just all about noise. They just yap. Ni kupiga tu kelele, but put them down. Waeke hapa sahi, let's talk factually. None of them can answer no question. They want to be leaders for roles that they don't even understand. They don't know what they are going to be doing or representing huko chini. Hakuna. Homabay is a very tricky county, by the way. It's not easy. Si rahisi.
It's competitive. Homabay is very competitive.
You've seen the current woman rep who is there. The way she's strong. That woman is strong.
But Bensouda tuseme ukweli, Bensouda ni strong tu kwa kupiga kelele. She's just ni kupiga kelele, but she's not a performer, let's be honest, unaona? She's not a performer, ni tu kelele tu. Hiyo kelele yenye anakujanga, unajua PR, kuna wale ma leaders wenye wako good at PR. They are perfect when comes to public relations. Patia Bensouda mic ataongea mpaka ufikirie she's ako pale mbele kabisa.
But you know that is a teacher by profession, so
and that is why she's eloquent. She knows what to touch on. Unaelewa? She's a PhD holder. Yeah, but kwa ground but again, let us go back to Kenyan politics. Do people care about issues kwa ground as Kenyan politicians? Tuseme ukweli, the Kenyan voters, do they care about their issues? No. They care about handouts, and that's the biggest issue. Kama uko broke, hauwezi kuwa politician Kenya.
So thank thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.